Namaskaram. Revolutionaries who were fighting for the freedom of our motherland robbed many of the English missionaries. These robberies were their source of income for the revolutionary activities. They never robbed individuals. Sometimes they had even robbed pure Indian officers and banks. If they rob an Indian entity, they leave a remark stating, "You can encash after independence." Kakori train dacoity was one such robbery that was conceived and carried out by Ramprasad Bismil and Ashafaqulla Khan along with other revolutionaries of HRA. This train robbery took place near Kakori railway station, which is currently in UP, on 9th of August 1925. The train number 8, traveling from Shahjahanpur to Lucknow, was carrying money bags that actually belonged to Indians but were getting transferred to English treasury. The revolutionaries took a second class ticket and boarded this train at Kakori. When the train just left the Kakori station, they pulled the chain and stopped the train. They soon reached the guard's room where the treasury bags were kept. In 35 minutes, they finished their job. Kakori conspiracy was as popular as Mahatmaji's non-cooperation movement in those days. 44 were arrested in connection with Kakori case. After a long trial, the judgment was pronounced on 6th April 1927. 4 of them were sentenced to be hanged. 11 of them were sentenced to rigorous imprisonment. 5 of them were sentenced to transportation for life. 21 of them were let go due to lack of proofs. And 3 of them were turned approvers, so pardoned. This is Kakori judgment, the court judgment. Here are the 4 martyrs. I know that most of you might be hearing these names for the first time. Let me zoom their photographs so that you can see these heroes quite well. This hero, this is Ramprasad Bismil. This is Rajendranath Lahiri. This is Roshan Singh. This hero is Ashafaqulla Khan. All 4 were hanged in different jails. Ramprasad Bismil and Ashafaqulla Khan were hanged on the same day, 19th December 1927. Ashafaqulla Khan went to the gallows with Holy Quran dangling from his neck. Bismil was holding Bhagavad Gita when he was hanged. Let me recite the last desire of Ashafaqulla Khan. He said, "I have no desire. If at all there is one, it is this, that with me in my coffin place a handful of my country's soil." After Ashafaqulla Khan's hanging, his brother Raisatullah Khan was carrying his mortal remains in a goods train bogie. When the train reached the Balmao village in UP, someone dressed up in a suit entered the bogie. The man who came in told that he wants to have a glimpse of the martyr. Ashafaqulla's face was covered with clothes. His brother uncovered it. The man saluted Ashafaqulla thrice. His eyes were full of tears. Then the man vanished without even revealing who he was. Only later it was realized that was Chandrasekhar Azad. These courageous sons were staking their lives for our motherland. They had no illusion in their minds about the fate that awaited them. You will be amazed to realize the intellectual and ideological culture of these heroes. They had absolute clarity of the purpose and the meaning of their lives. They have suffered only because they loved their motherland. They have suffered only because their priority was our motherland, not their families. They have suffered only because they were intolerant to English injustice. They have suffered only because they wanted to see you and me living as free men. These heroes are immortal, immortal, immortal. They have no death. Vande Mataram. Thank you so much.